So at Fortress Learning, we generate a lot of leads through Facebook. People who are just starting to think about getting their Cert 4 in training and assessment. So for a long time, we've only had one course advisor, John, and realistically, he couldn't get to all the new leads until the afternoon. So by then, they'd often shopped around, spoken to someone else, or had just gone cold. So she handles the first contact. She calls the new lead, answers the really common questions, things like, is it online? What's the time commitment? How much does it cost? And then if they're a good fit, she will book a call and transfer it through to John. And I think that's been really huge for us because Becca makes sure people actually get spoken to quickly instead of sitting in the CRM until someone has time to call them.
Cool. That's epic. And question, has it been, would you say, like a net positive overall?
Yeah, I believe it has been positive, and we're actually really excited about the next steps. We do find like most calls go to voicemail, but even that has been valuable because people actually get to hear our name and know that we've actually tried to contact them. I think the biggest win has been the speed and consistency. Every new lead now gets a call on day one, and if we don't reach them, Becca then calls them on day 3. So something we just didn't have the capacity to do before. So in our recent Cert 4 campaign on Facebook, 2 out of our 6 enrolments came through conversations that Becca was involved in, which is a great result considering she's only calling a small batch of leads at this stage, just a couple of days a week. So that's a real win for us. And another win is protecting John's time. Some people happily talk for 5 to 10 minutes and turn out not to be suitable at all. They just really want to chat. So having Becca qualify at that level means John is spending his energy with people that who actually really need his help and are willing to move forward instead of like burning 30 minutes a day at the wrong fit. So yeah, I think that's been really positive.
From the perspective of like from Fortress internally, previously you would have to, recruit, hire, train, and manage a staff member. How has the contrast been to like previously doing that to now?
Yeah, so we were at a bit of a crossroads as to what to do because we really wanted to scale up. So normally to get this level of coverage on new leads, we would have to hire at least one more person. But with Close Call, we've essentially added a whole extra team member, Becca, who never gets tired of calling. John can focus on the high value calls, talk through tricky things like recognition of prior learning and mapping someone's experience to the right course, while Becca can handle the repetitive top of funnel kind of conversations and follow up. So we've increased our contact rate, improved the customer journey without having to increase our headcount, which has been really great.
Cool. That's awesome. And then I guess the last one for me was in terms of our team. How's it been to deal with us? Have we been supportive, responsive, and happy to deal with all kind of inquiries, optimizations, things like that?
So every round of changes that we've made, I think have made her sound more natural, more empathetic. You'll hear her say things like, "Oh, I totally get that," which lands really well with our audience. And anytime we've wanted to tweak something, the scripts, the call outcomes, the reporting, I just feel like the team at Close Call have been really responsive and proactive. So, yeah, we've been happy. But yeah, we actually did also have a really good call with Becca the other day, and it didn't actually end up resulting in a. He turned out that he wasn't qualified. But he asked some really tricky questions, and I was worried that she wouldn't be able to handle the tricky questions because I wouldn't have been able to handle some of the questions that he was answering. She handled it really well, so I will send that through to the team because I was really impressed.
That's so cool. Please send it. We'll
I will.
Yeah, that's amazing.